Hey ladies, I want to share something about hormones. So I'm actually I'm going to teach you something really quick. I try to equate everything for my patients when I talk to people, something they can relate to. So hormones, I want to relate hormones to like a volleyball game, right? There's 6 players on the team, okay? So in order to win the game, all 6 players have to be doing their job. It's no different with hormones, ladies. So when we want everything in our life to work great, these 6 players have to be jiving together. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the 6 hormones. That there's more of them, of course, but these are the 6 ones I feel that you've got to master. Number 1, estrogen. I call her the queen estrogen. She's the one that gives us all the curves. She's the one that gives us our personality. She's the one that makes us feel amazing. Then we got progesterone. I call her the bestie. She's the best friend. She's her friend. Estrogen gets a little bit too out of hand. Progesterone just kind of brings her down. Say, all right, girl, you need to just like chill out a little bit. We're doing good. Don't get too excited. Then we got testosterone. Now, testosterone, she's the other player in the game. Remember, this is a game. Hormones, if you look at hormones as a game and you know how to manage the players, then you'll always win. So testosterone, she's the one that's got, she gives us our muscles, she gives us our cognition, she helps us with our sex drive, and she is pretty awesome, and she shows up and kind of just, she gives a little oomph to the game, to the party. So she's really exciting. It's like, yeah, we need her too. Then you also have thyroid. The thyroid hormone, I call her Teresa because she is the CEO of all the cells. She kind of like overlooks everything and slows things down. She goes, I know you got to slow it down. All right, you got to rev it up. And every single cell in your body has a receptor site, a parking space for thyroid. So that's super important. So let's go on to another one. So we talked about estrogen, progesterone, thyroid. We've talked about estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, thyroid. So let's talk about cortisol. Yep, cortisol. She is another player in the game. In cortisol, I call her our stress hormone. Basically, what she does is she can save your life, but you don't want her hanging out for too long. If she's hanging out too long, she's going to create some trouble. So we call her the stress hormone, that if there's an emergency, bam, she's going to show up, but she only needs to just show up for a little bit, okay? So she's another player in the game you got to learn to master. Then we've got one more that I'm going to talk about is insulin. I call her Inez. We call her the sweet blood sugar hormone. So basically what she does is you don't want this hormone revving all the time. Her job is basically to come in anytime you have any type of sweets. You don't want sugar hanging out in your bloodstream too long. She's basically moving her out of the bloodstream, getting the sugar into the cell, because if it's in the bloodstream too long, that's when you've got a lot of issues that show up, from diabetes to inflammation. Basically, inflammation is the root cause to literally, it impacts pretty much every system in your body, but also having issues with insulin, which a lot of people do. You're going to age quicker. Diabetes is also an issue. And so that I feel is also important. So there you go. 6 players of the game, okay? So estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. You also have thyroid, you have cortisol, and you have insulin. Those are the 6 major players. Sure, there's other ones. You know, we can talk about DHEA, we can talk about oxytocin. There's so many other, but if you learn how to manage those 6, you learn a little bit about those 6, you're going to rock it. So there you go. 6 major players of the hormone game. And you got to check out some of the other videos, because I do break down the players, what they do, why they get up, why they go down, why they're performing, why they're underperforming, why they're overperforming, and what you can do to get them to work well for you.